Hey, I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTrackHere.com. Today we're going to break down the all-new Alpinestars SP2 short riding boots. All right, the Alpinestars SP2 short riding boots retail for $269.95 as of the time we're shooting this video. Please understand we never update the videos for pricing changes, only when the product itself has been completely redesigned. Let's dive into sizing first. I normally wear a size 12 US in most common shoes out there. These are a 46 euro. The tag on the inside of the boot would equate that to 11.5 US. I got a good comfortable fit from this 46. In a lot of the Euro boots, I will wear a 46, so I would say for the most part, these run true to size. According to their crossover in there, you could maybe say they're about a half size bigger than marked. I think most, if you order the size you typically wear, I think you're going to get a good, comfortable fit. One important note on sizing: width. I have feet that lean a little bit to the wider side. Got a good, comfortable fit from these. The way the adjustment system is set up, if you know your feet are overly narrow, you lean way to the narrow side, these may not be a great choice for you. The reason I say that is with your BOA lacing system and the way you adjust everything, if you have to really snug these up in order to accommodate a more narrow foot, I think you're gonna end up with like a kind of a pinch here, right? It's gonna like bubble up, and you're gonna have the same thing around the ankle. Just wanted to include that note for you. This is a really interesting pair of short riding boots. Notice I'm not saying shoes. When you look at these, they have all the features of a full-on race boot, minus the upper half. So who are these right for? These are going to be right for a sport rider that wants all those race-level features, but is not willing to commit to wearing a full-length race boot while on the street. I think it's fair to say that. Protection that's built in here. We've got a fully reinforced heel cup. It's got a crush-proof sole. We've covered this a million times with footwear. You see I'm trying to collapse that now. I can't. There's going to be reinforcement inside the sole from front to back as well to help prevent being crushed while allowing flexibility to walk in. I had these on. I walked around. They felt really light and comfortable, so this is going to be a good boot too. You get to your destination, you need to do some walking. These are going to serve you really well. Why is that so important with motorcycle footwear? Well, if you have a tip over and let's say the bike lands right here, the last thing you want it to do, like say if you're just wearing a pair of skate shoes that would just fold right up, it's going to crush your foot in a way that is really hard to heal from. Okay, so that's why you want to wear motorcycle specific footwear with a proper sole anytime you're riding. We have reinforcement here, and you can kind of see that all up here in the toe box. There is an integrated toe slider that is non-replaceable. BOA lacing system, you already saw that. I'm sure this is the first time I think I've seen that on a pair of Alpinestars footwear. It works really well on this. To release it, you simply pull out on the dial. It's already pulled out there. You pull out. You can go ahead and pull over on this little flap here. You can further release the laces by just pulling outward. Entry and exit with this boot is a little bit different. What they've done here is they have an Ortholite insock that has the microfiber outer attached to it. There is no real gaiter for entry and exit. What you need to do, and I thought at first it's going to be a little bit tough to put on, and it didn't turn out to be that way. Get your laces all opened up, you get your foot dipped in here. You're going to make good use of this pole on the back. Get your foot sliding in, kind of get your heel around this portion here, and then they go right in from there. Adjust as necessary by pushing in on the BOA and cranking until you get it to the desired position. The microfiber upper, right? A lot of people, they look at boots like this, they're like, these are leather boots. No, they're not. Almost all the footwear uses like a synthetic leather that is essentially this microfiber material. It holds up better. It's every bit as durable and protective as leather. It's just simply better. This is something that's been being used by all the major boot brands for decades at this point. A lot of perforation in this upper. This Ortholite sock is also supposed to flow air freely, making this short riding boot very comfortable with high levels of ventilation for street riding. You can see the protection they built around the bowl lacing dial, so you happen to have a little tip over. This is going to try and prevent damage to the dial so you can keep wearing the boots. Protection for the inside of the ankle. You've got padding and then your microfiber outer here. All in all, what do I think? I was pretty, like when we added these to the site and I saw them and I brought them in for a video, I was pretty stoked about this, and I would say they lived up to my expectations. These are a really unique, high-end sport riding boot, right? Perfect, like I said earlier, for the rider who's just not willing to commit to that full-on, full-length sport or racing boot on the street. You have any questions, leave those in the comments section of this video. I answer all those myself, and I'm always here to help you choose the right gear for your next ride.